Good afternoon. My name is Margarita Canales, and this is my colleague Isabel Esteban. And your names are?
My name is Andrea.
Andrea and
My name is Baruch.
Baru.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. First, we'd like to know something about where do you live, Baruch?
Well, I live near the center of Coyoacán. It is at the south of the city in a very beautiful house.
And you, Andrea?
I live too in Mexico City, in the outskirts of Tlalpan.
Okay. Do you enjoy going to parties, Andrea?
Yes, I really enjoy going to parties. I love them. I think they are so funny. I have too much fun. I really enjoy being with my friends to dance.
What sort of parties do you like?
What?
Sort of parties do you like?
I like the music when the DJ start playing music.
Okay. Are you going to do anything special soon, Baruch?
Yes. This weekend I will probably go with my grandmother or maybe to the center of the city to buy some supplies for my project.
Okay. How did you spend your last birthday, Baruch?
And last one,
Birthday.
I spent it with my family at my grandmother's house. Also, many of my friends came to that party and it was very beautiful.
Did you have fun?
Yes, a lot of fun.
Okay, tell us about a really good time you have had recently, Andrea.
I think it was last week that I go to buy a dress for the graduation.
Okay, thank you. In this part of the test, I'm going to give each of you two photographs. I'd like you to talk about your photographs on your own for about a minute and also to answer a question about your partner's photographs. Okay, Baru, it's your turn first. Here are your photographs. They show people enjoying a day out together. I'd like you to compare the photographs and say what you think the people are enjoying about their day out together. All right?
All right. Well, the first photo shows a bunch of people. It could be a family in the forest. In contrast of the other people, which seems like a bunch of students going to an archaeological site. And in the first photo, the family looks that are enjoying each a trip on the forest. In contrast of the other photo, that they seem to be enjoying maybe an old ruins of an old city. Also, in the first photo, it is a family, so maybe they are enjoying most that time. In contrast of the other photo, that they are only students and maybe one or two teachers, and maybe they are enjoying, but not as very much because they are only friends, not a family. And also in the first photo, it seems like they are more relaxed. In contrast of the second, that they seem that they are not free to go to every direction that they want. So maybe that ruins a bit their fun. Also, in the first photo, I see that there are a bunch of young children. In contrast of the second photo, that there are high
Okay,
school students.
thank you. Which of these things would you prefer to do on a day out, Andrea?
I prefer to be in the photo because I really like cycling and I really like to go to the forest. I think that they are with the family, so I really will enjoy being with my family there.
Okay, thank you. Now, Andrea, here are your photographs. They show students wearing special clothes for different reasons. I'd like you to compare the photographs and say why you think the students are wearing these special clothes. All right?
Yes. In the first photo, they are wearing that because they need protection for the chemics, for the chemical, and I think it's for their sale. They are safe. And the second photo, they are using formal clothes for the for the college. I think that they are like in the in the same area because they are in the school. I think that the first people are very smart because they are doing chemical things, and in the second floor I think that they are in recess or in the recess and they are going to.
Okay, thank you. Would you like to wear a school uniform, Baruch?
Not really, because I prefer to wear my own clothes, because sometimes uniforms can be a bit uncomfortable for me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I choose my own clothing, I like to choose clothes that are very comfortable for me. So I don't really like to wear a uniform,
Mm-hmm.
unless it is a bit uncomfortable, very comfortable, really, because sometimes uniforms cannot be very nice in appearance. But if I have to, I will use a uniform.
Okay, now I'd like you to talk about something together for about 2 minutes. Some people think that teenagers should be allowed to go out in the evenings during the school week, and other people disagree. Here are some things they think about and a question for you to discuss. First, you have some time to look at the task. Now, talk to each other whether teenagers should be allowed to go out in the evenings during the school week.
Well, in my personal opinion, teenagers should do first their homework and their activities that they have to do. But if they don't have or they have already finished, they can do whatever they want, unless they are putting themselves in danger.
Yes, I think that needing to do homework is very important because if you go out during the week, like you will lower your grades. Like it's good to see your friends, but I think at the weekends.
Yes, I also think that, but it doesn't necessarily have to be on weekends. It can also be during the school days, but only when you have already finished your homework.
What do you think about spending time with our family?
I think it is very important because our family can be the group of people that more takes us the most. So I think it is a very good activity to spend time with them, and also it is very nice to be with the family.
Yes, I think that too. Like spend time with the family. I don't really like about going out when you feel tired at school. Feeling tired, yeah.
Yeah, I also don't like going out when I feel tired at school. I prefer to first rest some time, preferably in my house, and then maybe I can do homework if I have, and then I can go out.
Yes, I agree with you too. Like if you feel bad or tired, like you can stay home and relax, and then you can go with your friends. But first, you need to relax.
Okay, thank you. Now you have about a minute to decide what the best reason is for teenagers not to be allowed to go out in the evenings during the school week.
I think the first important thing could be exams or homework or another way they have a school and they have to do that first before going out.
Yes, I think that too. Because I don't like no. I like spend time with our family, but I think that's for weekends. When you need to see your friends too. Feeling tired at school. maybe, but I really would rather do your homework than go out with your friends during the week.
Yes, it is also because if you go out with your friends or family school week or days of school, maybe you can forget your homeworks or exams, and then you don't have time to do that, and maybe you can have a bad grade.
Okay, thank you. Do you think it's good for teenagers to spend time relaxing on their own in the evenings, Andrea?
No, I think not good. No, it's good to relax, but not to go out because I'm much into school and to have good grades. Yeah.
What do you think, Baruch?
Well, I think that teenagers maybe could relax on their own, but I think that they should also they should also spend time with family and with friends, so they can be talking with more people instead of maybe being with their cell phones or something like that.
Some teenagers never go out in the evening but prefer to talk to their friends on social media. Is this a good thing, Andrea?
Can you repeat the question?
Some teenagers never go out in the evening but prefer to talk to their friends on social media. Is this a good thing?
I think yes, it's a good thing because like you don't go out if you chat with your friends, it's better because you don't like waste money when you go out, and you can't be tired or stressed about the other day.
Is it true that teenagers only really enjoy spending their free time with other teenagers, Baruch?
Well, not necessarily. Sometimes they can do, but I think it depends on the type of people we are talking about, because some teenagers might also enjoy spending time with if they have younger siblings or younger family, they can enjoy spending time with them. Also, they can enjoy spending time with older people, like for example their grandparents or their parents.
Okay, thank you. Now, do you think students should have to do homework every evening?
Not necessarily, because every evening can be a bit stressful for them, and they can have some days to rest without homework.
Yes, I think the same. Like they need to rest. Like it's good to do homework, but not every day of the week. Yeah, I think that we need to relax and do other activities like a hobby or something like that.
Yes, because if we have homework every evening, well, we can get very tired and we cannot like school anymore, and that would also affect our grades and maybe our friendships with friends.
Oh yeah, I think the same too. Like it will. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Baruch and Andrea, that's the end of the test. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
I think 4 for both.